I say.
لا شريك له لا ضد له ولا ند له ولا مثل له ولا مثيل له واشهد ان سيدنا وحبيبنا محمدا عبد الله ورسوله اللهم صل وسلم على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وعلى اله واصحابه وبارك وسلم تسليما كثيرا اما بعد اعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا ايها الذين امنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن الا وانتم مسلمون صدق الله العظيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي امري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما صليت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد. Dear Muslims, every few years we are witnessing any natural massive disaster that is taking place somewhere in the world, like such as tsunamis, hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, fire, landslides, and drought, and pandemics we have experienced just few years back, and we have just now witnessing a massive flood that hits in the southwest eastern. This Khutbah we will discuss inshallah. The first point it is what's the wisdom behind these natural calamities and disaster. And the second, what's our responsibility and how do we deal with those types of natural disasters? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala faces every year those kind of natural disaster like floods. And also there are other some reasons. Sometimes the India they open up. Dear brothers, how do we understand that the wisdom and the causes of categories? The first, they say one kind of is moral evil, and second, climate is it is natural evils. Moral evils is the evil that the man does to the man. More than our theologists, ulama, fuqaha, and it derives from the Quran and Sunnah. The first and the foremost, our Allah does anything their prospect. What Allah does anything. It's mistake for us to even ask that why Allah does this. Who are we to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Who are we to question Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Allah has the right and authority to ask us that why we do these things. In the first point, we should not have raised any questions against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the second point, that is mentioned also in the Quran, in some ayah, and our scholars, ulama, they says it is a clear wisdom that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala it is لَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ مِنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ. And lastly, Allah says, وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ. Allah says that I sometimes test you. You are going to lose your wealth. You are going to lose your. It is waken up to. It brings us to be closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the third point, it is could be a type of how can one should understand about a woman, about our kids who have not nothing any wrong. So why they are facing this? And therefore Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala determined to you can understand that it could be a punishment by the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But not at communal level, we cannot always say that hey, this is the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not a general level, we cannot climb anyone. It is from sister, and as the Prophet ﷺ said in a hadith, ما يزال البلاء بالمؤمن والمؤمن في نفسه وولده وماله حتى يلقى. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wills good for his life, he hasten the punishment for him in the world. When Allah wills it good for self, he sounds sabirin. And the second one, we should support the brothers who are afflicted with the disaster. Allah, the Prophet said, Al-Rahimuna yarhamuhum. And also Allah says, Allahu fi auni al-abdi ma kana al-abdu fi auni akhihi. The Prophet says, whoever fulfills the needs of the brother.